Jaguars and Titans for the second year in a row with the AFC South on the line. Let's get it. Now, before we get into this preview, quick word from this video sponsor, BetUS.
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right, get a 125% sign-up bonus. And to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we are giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
So, guys, there are AFC South odds out right now. The Jaguars are heavy favorites at minus 190, while the Colts are right behind them at plus 350, and the Texans are plus 425 to win the AFC South. Just a lot going on with the Colts and Texans. They both need to win, and they need the Jaguars to lose, while all the Jaguars need to do is win. And if you look at this matchup against the Titans, the Jaguars are 5.5-point favorites against the Titans, which is a pretty big spread when you're going away to another opponent's stadium. I mean, for reference, the Jaguars were only 3-point favorites at home against the Carolina Panthers. So BetUS and the betting community loves the Jaguars in this game. And with all that said, they love you guys too, because they're going to give you a 125% deposit bonus if you guys use my link down below. Put $100 down, you'll see $225 show up in your account. Supporting the sponsors also supports this channel. So thank you so much to BetUS for sponsoring this video. Now let's get on to this preview. Now, like I said in the intro, man, here we go again. The Titans and Jaguars for the AFC South. Only it means a little bit different for the Titans. If the Titans win, it just messes up their draft spot, while the Jaguars win, once again, we would win the AFC South just like last year. The winner takes all, I guess, for the Jaguars in this one. But yeah, a couple of games happened last week where they were kind of opposite ends, where the Jaguars beat the Panthers 26-0, while the Titans lost to the Texans 26-3. I watched very little of that game, mainly because I was going to start scoreboard watching, but that game was over before I knew it. And I guess my main takeaway was that the offensive line of the Tennessee Titans is just horrendous right now. And, they're a team that definitely feels like it's heading toward a rebuild. I thought maybe this year they would have started a rebuild, but they did go out and spend some money on guys like D-Hop and Arden Key to kind of get a roster in here to try to make a push, but it just didn't work out, as the Titans are currently 5-11. And it definitely appears that they're probably going to be heading in a fresh new direction. And look, this very well could be Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry's last games as Tennessee Titans. I think if the Titans are heading to a rebuild, I do think that they're going to let Derrick Henry walk to kind of say, look, you've put in a lot of good years on this team, and, we respect you too much to make you go through this. Go out there, find a quality opponent to help you chase a ring, because unfortunately the Tennessee Titans didn't get that for him. And, go out there and figure something out somewhere else. And he definitely has, it feels like, a lot left in the tank. And Ryan Tannehill, I mean, last year on his contract too, it feels like they're going to go in the Will Levis direction, or if they're high enough, maybe get a quarterback. But at the very least, Ryan Tannehill's days as a day one starting quarterback for this team is definitely over. So the big thing to watch is, is it going to be Ryan Tannehill playing this game? Is it going to be Will Levis? Will Levis did not practice as the day I'm recording this, which is Wednesday night. Although Will Levis is saying that he wants to play, we'll see. I mean, if he's not at practice, it's going to be hard to play. Especially it's going to be hard to play when you go a whole week basically without practicing, and then you're just jolting into the starting lineup. So, Titans do have plenty of injuries, and there's just not a whole lot good going on with the Titans right now. I mean, they had a decent stretch with, they were able to beat the Dolphins in prime time, which was kind of exciting for them, and they played a tough game, I think, following that up. But they gave up 6 sacks last week against the Texans. And at the end of the day, you can really see at this point you are what your record is. And they're a 5-11 football team that had high aspirations this year and just unfortunately did not live up to them. So it will be a game where they're going to try to play spoilers to the Jacksonville Jaguars and try to ruin the Jaguar season and unseat us from the AFC South crown. Now, the Jaguars, on the other hand, the Jaguars are getting healthier. I mean, Trevor Lawrence was a limited participant in Wednesday's practice, so I do think that he is trending in the direction of playing. Christian Kirk is actually back out of practice, and I saw a little clip of him at practice, and he's moving around pretty well. I would not want him to come back against the Titans. I just hope that, he can take a rest, take the day off, and then the Jaguars can win, and they go into the playoffs with Zay Jones back healthy, Walker Little, Ezra Cleveland healthy, and just, right now the entire defense is healthy right now. So, we're in a situation where, man, like, if we can just get through this thing without injuries, we could be going into the playoffs with a pretty healthy team, which is what you really, really want when you're going to reset the season, start at 0-0, and then postseason football plays. So that's good to see there. Now, I guess with the Jaguars this game, I don't think there's too much really analysis. I think the main thing to say is that for the Jaguars to lose this game, I think the Jaguars would just need to be shooting themselves in the foot a bunch. Turnovers, missed kicks, blown coverages, so many. Like the Jaguars, we've seen them do that before, man. Like I said, missing kicks or turning the ball over in the red zone, just not playing smart football. The Jaguars absolutely cannot do that because the Titans are not the Panthers. The Panthers are a god-awful football team. I would not say the Titans are that level. I would say Titans might be 2 notches above the Panthers, but the Titans are still a good enough team to beat you. So, but if the Jaguars play their best football, I don't think the Titans at their best can beat the Jaguars at their best. So we got to come out with our A game. This will be a good game for Josh Allen to feast. Look, Josh Allen is only half a sack behind the NFL's current sack leader. So it's a chance for Josh Allen to end the season with the NFL sack crown for 2023. Trayvon Walker has 9 sacks on the year, so he might be able to get into the double-digit sack category. And look, the Jaguars against the Titans, the Jaguars have blown out the Titans 2 out of their last 3 games. Doug Peterson is undefeated against the Titans, 3-0, and Trevor Lawrence has been playing some good football against the Titans. So should be an exciting one. Like, Jaguars need to take over and win this one, improve to 10-7, which 10-7 is a decent record. I know that that 4-game losing streak sucked and it soured ourselves a little bit, but get things going back right. Get 2 wins in a row, and then you're heading into the playoffs with a home playoff game against the Browns. Then we can start, talking about what we need to do to all of a sudden shift ourselves into postseason mode and figuring out how the heck we're going to beat the Browns after losing to them just a few weeks ago. So exciting stuff coming up. I will be live streaming not only this game, but I will most likely be live streaming the Titans or the Texans Colts game as long as nothing, comes up on that Saturday. I should be able to stream that one. So excited about that one. Hope you guys all join me. Big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. Like I said, link down below for 125% sign up bonus. Thank you guys for watching, and go Jags.